Hallihallo, ihr kleinen Auftragsspione und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Ich bewache schon unser nächstes Opfer, ich meine unser nächstes Ziel, unsere nächste Questreihe. Und zwar werden wir jetzt Yumis Aufgabe erledigen. Das wäre dann die Aufgabe Traumhafte Zeitlosigkeit. Die seltsamen Geschichten des Feuerwerkmädchens. Du bist nun schon eine Weile in Inazuma, aber deine Nachforschungen gehen weiter. Eines Tages kommen du und Paimon am Meer an. So. Ich habe die Aufgabe tatsächlich schon in der Stadt, also in Inazuma selbst getriggert gehabt. Und da ging es dann nur darum, dass wir den Kindern hinterherlaufen. Das ist aus Versehen passiert, meine lieben Leute. Ihr wisst, es passieren immer seltsame Dinge auf meinem Kanal. Ja, seltsam, ihr habt richtig gehört. Und wir beachten das einfach nicht weiter, okay? Okay. Also dann legen wir mal los, ja? Hello, was macht ihr da?
Cheer up, guys! Don't be so down. He was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay?
Okay.
No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
Die ich das letzte Mal nicht geholt habe, weil ich Angst hatte, ich trigger dieses Event. Also, nicht das Event. Ja, kann man auch sagen, ne? Lange nicht gesehen. So sieht man sich wieder.
Ah, so it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the great Mujina yokai is mostly influenced by me.
So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Sicherlich ist es eine schlechte Idee, die Lüge so aufrecht zu erhalten. Ha? Fragezeichen?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
Ich verstehe schon, was du sagen willst. Warum so kindisch damit umgehen? Na, machen wir das Erste.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Lass Kinder Kinder sein, solange es geht.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Du hast das überhaupt nicht verfolgt, oder? Du musst nicht so tun, als würdest du zustimmen, wenn du es nicht verstanden hast. Ist so geil, wie wir Paimon einfach immer roasten.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If
Wir sind
not,
schwer
then you should
beschäftigt.
totally
Sorry,
come
ich
along.
muss meine Schwester
I'll prepare an
finden.
extra
Nein,
big
nein, 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 nein,
firework just for you.
nein. Wir haben uns warte, Moment, Leute. Wir haben uns schon lange darauf gefreut. Sehr nett und danke. Okay, komm. Wir
In
sind
that
mal
case,
freundlich.
Come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bots. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Okay.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like
Oh. Sprich weiter.
a lot of them have bad endings though. Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Okay, bist du fertig? Oh mein Gott. Es war aber ganz genau, du, das Gespräch.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
Hallo, Papa.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
Dein schlimmster
Bit of
Albtraum.
both, actually. We were in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way,
Ey, ich hab eben
come
genauso
on in and
gelacht.
have a seat. And I,
Nachmacher.
Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
Wir müssen dich um etwas
A
bitten.
long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Aha.
Pops, wait!
Ja, echt mal.
Huh?
Sei mal
What's
leise.
that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
Ooh.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Oh,
Sorry?
Mann. Oh, Gott.
Materials!
Oh, the materials.
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry.
Hast du es
you
auch
were
wirklich
a little loud.
verstanden?
It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
Trotzdem scheint er eine warme und freundliche Person zu sein. Ich denke, ihr beide seid euch ziemlich ähnlich. Ja, ich glaube auch, dass sie sich ziemlich ähnlich sind, aber ich nehme das die erste.
That's my
Die
boss.
erste
He's a good
Antwort.
person, all right. Everyone around here respects him.
Ja, das
Because my
glaube
pops is
ich.
deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully.
Ja, der hat sich das dann
As well,
angeeignet. So,
that was because
aha,
he really
ich verstehe
understood me
kein
and
Wort,
agreed
aber
with
aha.
whatever I had to say. So, I told my pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the
Wie der so
fireworks show
tut,
is
als würde er
right around
zuhören.
the corner.
Oh,
Materials
ja,
still
oh,
haven't
interessant.
arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Wer ist das?
Oh, you scared me there. I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over.
Okay. Let's go. Ja, wer bist denn du? Geheimer Boy.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side.
Komm raus. Die Person, die sich im Haus versteckt, krabbelt
Lucky
aus
that no
dem
one from the
Fenster,
Tamio
glaube ich.
Commission was
Stand da.
around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Warst du
Don't worry,
voll
Sakajiro.
erfreut?
So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Ja, bitte, bitte, bitte. Wer ist denn das aber trotzdem? Hä? Und warum versteckt er sich in deinem Haus? Eigentlich ist das doof, weil die beiden passen so direkt hintereinander weg, ne, die Fragen. Aber du darfst nur eine wählen. Wer ist das?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tamio Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down.
Okay,
We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Aber gibt es nicht ein Gewitter draußen auf dem Meer?
Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really
Ja,
scary.
oh ja, das muss so schlimm
If
sein.
things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Oh.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
Little piece of paper?
Daran kann ich mich erinnern. Wie den Zettel, den du den Kindern gegeben hast?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If
Gib mir
someone
lieber ein
shows a
Rezept
Naganohara that
für,
paper slip,
weiß
we
ich nicht,
guarantee it's
Mochis.
the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll
Ja.
be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma.
Und vor allem am Leben bleibst, ne? Also, ich will nicht von einem Blitz oder so
We're about to
getroffen
leave them high
werden.
and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
Alright, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you
So
know
ein
as
Glück, dass
soon
der
as I have an
Vater
update
nichts
for
hört,
you.
ne? Der kriegt gar nicht mit, wenn da
Alright,
irgendjemand
I'll leave it
in
to
der
you then, I
Wohnung
guess.
rumkraspelt. Beziehungsweise im Haus. Er versteckt sich
It's a
wieder
shame.
im
They still
Haus.
wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Wir haben einen langen bürokratischen Prozess auf Rito durchlaufen.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you.
Mhm.
I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro.
Nee, nicht wirklich.
I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet no
Sollen
one
wir
else
mal
has
mit
been
Thoma
as proud like
sprechen?
Inazuma, huh?
Das stimmt. Jeder Archon hat seine eigene Vorstellung davon, wie die Dinge laufen sollen.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few
Du meinst,
errands.
ich soll
You
Besorgung
don't have
machen,
to join
hä?
me if you don't want to. I can go sort
Nö,
out the
ich hab keinen
firework
Bock.
materials in the
Danke.
boat by myself.
Wenigstens sagst
And
du,
then
ich
you can
brauche
come
nicht
meet me
mit.
back at the house later.
Es macht mir nichts aus, mitzukommen. Weißt du, wir können uns auch einfach ins Gras legen und warten. Ich bin daran interessiert zu erfahren, wie Feuerwerkskörper hergestellt werden. Na komm, wir machen sie
Oh,
glücklich.
cool. Then
Ja.
let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We
Ja.
can chat along the way.
Okay, dann lass uns mal plaudern. Wo müssen wir denn überhaupt hin?
Oh yeah. If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
Nö, darfst du
Saved me
nicht.
from drowning
Geheim.
this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your
Oh.
relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because you said person and not floating tiles or mascot.
Yeah! Okay, haben wir's? Okay, wir können beginnen.
Koichi, I'm here.
Hallo!
How is the boat coming along?
Wie geht's? Wie
It's
steht's?
all right, I guess. I was questioned though.
Oh, oh.
Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them.
Wir sind voll die dicken Friends. Wir kennen uns zwar eigentlich gar nicht, aber wir sind richtig
You
dicke.
could say we're all in the same boat.
Aha, aha, Paimon, das ist was für ein Witz. Aha! Es ist mir eine Ehre, euch kennenzulernen.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
Oh mein Gott, schon wieder ein
I
Bauchredner.
understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip.
Sorry,
You
das
won't
war mein
find
Handy.
the slightest thing
Ich
wrong with
pack's mal
them.
kurz weg.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should
Was
tell me
denn?
about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
Erzähl mal.
That's a long story, actually.
Oh nee, bitte mach's
Where do I
kurz,
start?
okay? Es war einmal vor langer
Maybe
Zeit.
I'll come back
Oh,
to that after
danke
moving
schön.
the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Okay.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away.
Wow, du quatschst
I've been
echt
so busy
so
with the
viel.
fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. what I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
Wenn es so viel Mühe ist, macht er keine Sorgen um uns.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
Okay.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Ach, ich wünschte, meine Arbeit würde mir auch Spaß machen.
I really do. Being born into a family of
Aber
fireworks
leider.
I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom, and then seeing all the lights and colors and.
Ja,
What I
komm,
really
lass
wanted to
uns
say was, Don't
weitermachen.
worry about me. It'll all be fine.
Oh, das hast du also gemeint. Dein Hauptpunkt ist ein bisschen in all den zusätzlichen Informationen untergegangen.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I
Oh
just have
Gott.
to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Gut.
Question. Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
Warte, rede gleich weiter. Ich muss nur kurz wissen, wohin.
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
You kinda have a point.
Okay. Wir können beschleunigen. Hui. Suche nach Material für das Feuerwerk. Alles klar. Wem könnten wir denn fragen? Du siehst komisch aus. Okay.
Hello, Morihiko.
Hallo.
How's business these days?
Wie läuft denn das Geschäft,
Yoy Mia, there
Oh mein
you
Gott.
are.
Schon
I
wieder
thought you might
ein
show
Ebenbild
up.
meines Vaters.
No need to beat around
Dieser
the bush.
Schnauzer.
You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh,
Nee?
so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Na, aber immer. Hi, ja, vielen Dank. Tut mir leid für den Ärger.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Hallo.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
Peimann, was machst du da?
Always.
Diese stille Unterhaltung der beiden.
Everyone's always
So.
saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you.
Ja,
Go ahead
ist er.
and take the ore, by the
Danke.
way. It's on the house.
Oh, danke.
No, don't.
Sag nicht nein, wir nehmen es.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Puh, Glück gehabt.
Gratitude
Ich
won't
hätte es am
pay your
Ende wieder
bills, though.
bezahlen müssen.
Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a lot
Nimm
of
es und
other
lauf.
things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Darauf antwortet er nicht
Everyone
mehr.
seems to really
So.
like you, Yoimiya.
Es scheint, als würdest du gerne alles für jeden tun. Feuerwerkskörper sind ziemlich wichtig für Inazumana, oder? Wir machen das erste.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Mhm. Ja, wo müssen wir denn hin? Geht zu Amenomas Schmiede. Meine Güte, das sind alles Namen. Na, zum Glück müssen wir nicht so weit laufen. Hallo. Wow, ich habe voll das Schild mitgenommen. Habt ihr das gesehen?
Amenoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like
Uh-huh.
everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry.
Soll ich dir helfen?
wait,
Ich mache das in 2 Sekunden.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as
Aha.
you can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Sag ja, Kumpel.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's
Amenoma.
not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child.
Ho,
The essence
ho.
of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind
Hör
is
ihm zu,
disturbed,
Mädel.
it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Oh, der
Master,
Meister
You mean
höchstpersönlich.
you'll
Ja,
do the work
ja.
personally?
Is
Hör
that
auf,
so
das zu sagen, was
surprising?
ich sage.
It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
Und jetzt wird er zum
You're
Super
quite
Hulk.
welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me.
No,
But Yoimiya,
der Papa ist aber wirklich
should
ein
plan
Lieber, wenn
things
ihm
more
alle
carefully in the
irgendwie helfen
future.
wollen, ne?
Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Goodbye. Amenoma, Togo.
Mr. Amenoma.
Okay, alter
Just look
Schwede,
at
wie
the
schnell war
shape
das
and
denn
size of
gerade?
these grains.
Ich weiß, ich sag's jedes Mal.
Beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course.
Wuhu.
I have
Sag ich
studied
ja,
these
Super
techniques
Hulk
my
hier.
whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara fireworks
Ich
been
hab ein
working
Brett vorm
together for
Kopf.
a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come
Schaut
up to the
euch
fireworks.
ja das Feuerwerk
Time
an.
to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Okay. Geh zu dem vereinbarten Ort und triff dich mit Koichi. Ja, wo müssen wir denn hin? Ah ja, naja. Ist ja nicht... Ui! Ja, Abgrund lässt grüßen. Wie gut, dass wir klettern können. Also ich könnte es im wahren Leben nicht. Ich habe echt keine Muckis in den Armen. Beine, mit den Beinen habe ich keine Probleme, ja? Aber Arme, Mann.
just as I thought. He isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice
nein.
long chat with you. Oh,
Wir reden schon die
again.
ganze Zeit.
Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like
Und so.
Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
Du scheinst dich mit allen gut zu verstehen. Es war schön, einfach nur leise zuzuhören. Du hörst die ganze Zeit leise zu, Kumpel.
So, I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Mondstadt, die Stadt der Freiheit. Lioje. Das Land der Verträger, ey. Mit dem Lesen klappt's heute auch wieder nicht, ne? Wir nehmen
Sounds
Mondstadt,
great.
weil ich liebe
I heard
Mondstadt.
they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want, doing whatever makes them happy.
Ja, ist halt das genaue Gegenteil von hier,
Actually
ne? Von
received a gift from
Inazuma.
one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Um einen feindlichen Gott aufzuspüren. Ich bin auf der Suche nach meiner verlorenen Schwester. Wir machen das weiter.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were
Wuhu.
separated from your family because of a god? Oh. That must be really tough.
Ja, manchmal ist es so. Ich lerne langsam damit umzugehen.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
Punkt, Punkt und Punkt. Ich werde das im Hinterkopf behalten.
Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
Versuchst du mich klar zu machen, Mädel? Ich werde es zu meiner Liste der Kandidaten hinzufügen. Es kommt auch darauf an, was meine Schwester denkt. Ja, mit der musst du nämlich zurechtkommen, ha? Und Schwestern können sehr brutal sein. Aha. Wir nehmen das erste.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back.
Ah, danke,
Sorry to keep
Kumpel.
you
Sie
waiting.
redet und redet
Let's
und
head over
redet.
to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little
Nein.
longer?
Wir sind gerade fertig geworden, wie es der Zufall will.
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't
Okay.
want to raise any suspicion.
Ich werde gehen wie ein süßer Flamingo.
It must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Ja, dann gehen wir mal unauffällig, ne? Ja, sehr unauffällig war das. Aber, pst. Das nehmen wir gleich mal mit, wenn wir schon mal hier langlaufen. Hallo! Oh, da ist das Boot. Tiu.
It's way too small.
Ja, ein bisschen. Technisch ist es allerdings robust. Erinnert mich an Atsuko.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide.
Okay.
It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly
In den
dangerous.
Sturm zu reiten.
Also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
Ein bisschen.
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
Auch in Leo wurden wir von den Meliliten gejagt. Müssen wir auch in Inazuma die Bösewichte sein?
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already,
Ah
eh?
ja,
Don't
wir
know what
sind
I
so
was worried
kleine
about then.
Banditen.
Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi.
Dankeschön.
And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me.
Oh
There used to
nein.
be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Danke für deine Hilfe,
Yeah, I should get out
my
of here too.
boy.
I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends,
Oh,
and the
oh,
friend asks me if I
shit,
remember
wir
him.
sterben, wir sterben.
So I'm
Oh
like,
nein.
"Phew, he told me once when I was
Was
just
hat
a
er
baby."
gesehen?
Koichi,
Nein,
right,
Yumi,
friends.
sorry.
Apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Was steht da? Und YouTube abonniert mich? Okay, da kann ich doch nicht draufklicken. Ich weiß nicht, was da steht. Was macht ihr denn für Sachen, Mensch?
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right, you should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one.
Okay.
Hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many.
Ja, ein bisschen
orders to
viel,
finish.
ne? Auf einmal.
Pops?
Papi?
No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Yomiya beendet... Oh mein Gott.
Why
Okay,
did you
Leute.
time on off earlier?
Ich weiß jetzt nicht,
Because what he needs isn't an answer.
wie lange... Ja, bitte hör mal auf, ich will reden. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wie lange dir dieser Auftrag jetzt noch geht, aber ich muss unbedingt mal einen Cut machen. Das sind schon wieder 43 Minuten. Und ich muss das noch unbedingt fertig machen, rendern, hochladen und für morgen vorbereiten, denn es ist schon Dienstagabend. Ich mache das jetzt hier alles ganz fix nach der Arbeit, da ich morgen... Ja, bitte, ich rede gerade, Mr. CEO of GO, ja? Denn ich bin morgen unterwegs, deswegen kann ich morgen nicht die Folge aufnehmen, sondern muss das heute machen und alles fertig kriegen, damit ihr für morgen eine wunderschöne, chaotische Aufnahme habt. Also dann, meine Lieben, wir beenden dann den Auftrag im nächsten Part. Ich hoffe, das geht noch so ungefähr eine halbe Stunde oder so, sonst wäre es ein bisschen traurig, wenn wir nur noch 10 Minuten oder so aufnehmen. Also dann, ihr Lieben, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und wir sehen uns im nächsten Part wieder. Und bis dahin, bye bye. Ruhe, mein Lieber. Wir hören jetzt auf. Es Ende hier. Schicht im Schacht heute. Bye, meine Lieben.